Hello everyone, this is the Demon Overlord, and today I'm coming at you with another video. It is the unboxing of the whole entire brick of the Icons of the Realm, Baldur's Gate. We have these two sides here show some artwork for the set. And then the mini. So let's get started here. So the first miniature box after we opened it here, we have gotten the big guy, which is the Yagnoloth, number 20 out of 45. Really awesome miniature. As you can see here, he's got a very nice posture. He does actually, just like in the monster manual of expansion, Mordekai's Tome of Foes, we do have the little book there guarding his crotch region. We'll just say that. And I love this translucent fire. I love the blue flame. It's really cool there. And I like how his eyes are simple yellow like that. Gives him a more fully demon look since you can't see any pupils. And I think it's interesting. I love the proportions of this giant arm for fighting and then the small arm here for mage casting. As minis go, really nice miniature. Very clean look. And he is number 28 out of 45. I'll put him on the board here. So as you can see, I am actually, putting them on a number grid here that I set up. Because I thought, why not? It makes it easier to see how many of the set. So with him, we also got a Lemur demon. Well, more Lemur devil, since they are devils. These are basically the useless Lemur demon devils. He's number 4 out of 45. Very nice mini. I love his lines here and his sloppiness because it actually makes him look more pathetic. Since these guys are horrible challenge rating and probably some of the easiest things your party will come across. And he is number 4 out of 45, so we got some of the first 10. Really cool there. Next up with that first box, we have the Legion Bearded Devil, number 21B out of 45. I really like his style here. I like the actual helmet head here going, because I like that helmet style on him. Nice pole arm here for battle. I actually like the purple and green. I know older editions had different colors. I really like this green beard. Helps show off the venomous effect of it with a nice purple tone to give it a pop feature of the beard. So really cool. I actually like his stance here versus the older mini of it. So really cool. Versus the old one, I'd say probably cool. I wonder if I'll get the other variant, so let's keep going here. And he is number 21B, so I got 2 spaces, so we'll just put him right here in the first one, since he's the first one I got. And next up, we have the Omnizu. He's number 36 out of 45, and I really was hoping to get him, because I really thought the Omnizus looked pretty cool, as they are more of a hierarchy devil. They're more of that noble devil you would see walking around telling others what to do. I find his cane interesting how it's not super long, but it's just long enough to probably be a weapon. And if I'm correct from the book in Mordekai's, these guys are more like a mage group. These guys are more like leaders with some mage skills, and they cast more spells in their physical strength. Because I don't think they're physically strong, and that's why their challenge rating is lower than the Pit Fiends. But they are okay in magic, so I think they're more like a noble-ish variant of devils. So, and that's number 36, so he's going to go right there. Doing good, doing good. Next up, if we get this box open. There we are. First mini out of it, we have the Yanogahu's Hezro, or Hezru, however you pronounce or say it, if you forgive me if I said it wrong. Number 26 out of 45, and his sculpt looks really nice. I like his look to be sort of werewolfish, because you could accidentally mistake him for an alpha werewolf or something. Until you get close and you find out, oh crap, I'm dealing with a really big, nasty demon. And I love this guy. He screams a hunter demon that's going to hunt you down and destroy you. I actually really like his look a lot. I like the dirty underbelly, but the fur back. Interesting how some of the skull back is sticking through. Really awesome. I just like the dot eyes, because if you imagine looking at that in the dark, those would be kind of creepy, reflecting back at you. And he's actually 26, so he'll be right over there. Next up, we actually got another little demon, and that is the Babau, or Babau, however you really say it. I know these are actually a curled horn on their head. I find it interesting he only has 1 horn. I like the red versus the blue of his skin. Really nice toning. I actually kind of like how only one hand here is really fully red, and the other one is on this side a more blue to show off his skin tone. Really, really emaciated looking critter. And he's number 2 out of 45. Really awesome. Let's put him over here. And, oh, Okay. We actually have a humanoid or an elf. I'm not really sure which she would be exactly. Can I get the camera to focus? It's focusing on the wrong. There we go. We have a nice. I'm going to say probably an elf. I feel it's an elf, but probably a human too. I mean, she's not too bad. When you get super close, you can see some little minor details of their paint job, but you know, for a nice pre-painted PC or NPC maybe to find, you have Rhea Mantlemorn. And pretty cool. I didn't know there were even any humanoids in this set. I thought it was all just devils and demons, so not bad. Number 7 out of 45, so not bad. So far we haven't got any duplicates, which is awesome. Next up we have an imp. And I know he's actually carrying what looks to be like a fireball thrower or maybe a mine. I really like his style though versus their imps because he's actually attached to the base, so it makes he's not in that little peg base. And I love this translucent fire. Look how nice that looks. That's some very nice firework right there. I love the translucency of these pre-painteds when they come in like that. You can see his little face there as he's having to pull this fireball around. I'm guessing it must have some weight to it. I like how the stingers are black too, which is a nice little touch-up, so they're not just a red washout. So really cool. He has a nice bit of personality with his Legion's imp. What is he? He's number 11 out of 46. And we're here on the 11th spot. And moving on to the next one. Let's see. Get the box here. I have pre-cut the boxes so they open pretty easily and quick. Let's see. Here. Pull the big guy out. Actually, he's already fallen out, so that makes it easy. Okay. Next up, we have the Armonite. And this is 32B out of 45, so this is a variant one. This is a very cool demonic centaur creature. I don't think these are... If I remember correctly, these are actually another hunter species. Like they send them to hunt down their foes. Since centaurs are good hunters, these guys are good hunters too. It'd be really interesting to imagine him. And I love this, the floating effect. I love this like swirl because it just feels more like lively than a simple little peg, as like what the centaur minis are. And I like this lightning bolt. I'm assuming probably with his variant, he's probably going to be maybe a little different arm pose, but he'll probably be holding like a pole arm, I assume, versus a normal. And I like this bony, spiky tail here. Looks really nice. And even though normally I'd find these like little painted edges on the hooves there irritating, they kind of work for it being an evil demonic creature. So really awesome. Love his face. His face just has a nice personality to it. And 32, so he's going to be right in front of the Hezro. And with him, we've got another devil. This is the Legion Spine Devil. I wanted to say Spike Devil, but good thing I didn't. Nice little trident there. I probably don't have to fix. I mean, it's so small, it really isn't noticeable. Like I said, I love their flight basing style now with the swirl on it versus the pegs of the old. But really nice. He's about the size of an imp, probably a little bit bigger. Pretty small little guys. Definitely a messenger class devil. I think they shoot spines and stuff like that. So, cool critter. And he's actually only number 3. So we got another of the first 10. Also with him, we've gotten the Belezu. I don't know if I'm saying 100% correct, but I'm just going off it quick. 19 out of 45. What can I say about this goat demon? Pretty cool. Nice sculpt to him. Nice crouching pose here. I don't see any really big, stupid proportions on him, which kind of works for him with a simple loincloth. I love how his like greenish tail's like poking out from the front, but from the back you can see how far it goes up. And I kind of feel like that is like a... Sorry about that. I am recording on my porch just to enjoy the nice weather. Yeah, and I wanted to get this video out for the new Baldur's Gate since it just released August 30th. So, really cool here. I love this tail. I love the tail. It's really nice and spiny. I don't know if these things are venomous. I haven't read their description, the Volo's guide, or Mordekaiser's Foes guide, so I'll definitely take a look at them since I now have a mini of him. He goes right here. And the last guy is actually considered another of the useless devils. This one is Nuparibo, and he is 18 out of 45. These guys, as far as I know from their descriptions, they were definitely in Mordekaiser's Foes. They're basically like giant slugs. And not in the fact of what they do, but they don't really move around. They mostly just sit there and roll like kind of back and forth as they don't really do anything. Like they just kind of can't get out of their own way. I know in the description their eyes and mouth are sewn shut, and you can kind of see that. Kind of see that right there, like a little bit of some lineage there for like, you know, some pieces sewn shut. Now, I know they actually exuberate a gas because they're so disgusting. Like, it's actually their scent. And he's number 18 out of 45. Really awesome mini. Even though he's a useless devil in the terms of, like, battle-wise, still pretty cool to get one. Just like a little more demon. Or a little more devil. Oh, and up next we have an addition to the demonic horde. We have the Glabrezu. Another deadly hunter demon that you don't really want to mess with. Because all these giant pincer claws. You can only imagine what they could do to your body as they rip you up. I love his design. It looks just like the Monster Manual pretty much. His face is pretty well sculpted. I like his darkened eyes and all that. Little baddish like ears almost. Really cool. I like how he's got the little bit, they kept the gold wristbands for a little bling to the creature. Very nice. Very nice sculpt. Definitely love this guy. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's probably one of my favorites so far. The Glabrezu and the Horazu are my definitely favorite big guys. But of course, I've only opened 3 boxes. So moving on, let's get his little guys out. We have our first named creature that's like actually got a name. We have Barnabas, the Flame Skull. I have heard of him because I've seen other videos of people getting these things early, and this is, see if we can try to get his translucent skull there. As you can see, there's the eyes and the nose sticking out at you. And as you turn, you can see the head shape in there of the skull. Really nice. I mean, for a simple flaming skull, not bad. And he's number 5 out of 45, so there we go. And moving on to the last guy, we have another one of these special servant creature, because this is Yinigo's Quazet. I'm not really sure if I'm saying his name right, but now this is definitely different than the Quaz of older games. I have an older edition Quazet, and they are more of the green with the little tail and stuff like that, because they're supposed to be like little servant demons. Really interesting. He reminds me more of like a mini gnoll. He looks kind of like a small gnoll with hooks on his hands. So very interesting. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent change, or maybe that's what they look like when they're in the abyss itself, or down in the multiple layers of the underworld. Really cool, though. I like his yellow teeth. Those are yellow teeth. I was trying to figure out if they were actually yellow. That was just my eyes playing tricks on me. But not bad. And he's number 1, so we got the first. As you can see, we almost got one full row of minis. Let me get the next one open here. Okay. So next up, we're actually going to have the Legion Ice Devil, number 29 out of 45. And, you know, other than me having to probably give his polearm here a little fix, I gotta say, I like his coloration. Now, as you've seen with any of my older videos, I've gotten Ice Devils before from the Pathfinder series, where they're more of the icy coloration. I kind of like this purple. It's different than him being so blue, and I like how his bug eyes are hidden with, you see the jaws still sticking out. Very mean and aggressive, and they're actually a high-ranking devil. So, really cool, though, to get a nice, big, cool. And I love this gladiator armor they're wearing. I love that. It makes such a nice, cool cohesion if you want to use, like, a militaristic of any merger of these guys. Really cool. I love his design. I gotta like it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Avatar with the blue, like, the almost 2 similar colors on top of each other, one being lighter than the other, giving this nice lining effect. Really cool. So, like him, he's definitely awesome. I like Ice Devils. They're pretty cool. These big dogs are really cool to get. So, actually, he's right next to him. Okay, now let's get on with the guys that came with him. So, with him, we've actually gotten a mini I technically already have. It is the Yinogu's Dretch, 12 and 45. Now, I have Dretch minis already. But weirdly enough, like the Quazet, he's undergone an unusual transformation. He looks like a dog. Or some type of weird jackal with froggy bumps on his back. Like, really weird. I don't know if they're doing a weird, like, dog transformation with some demons in Abyss. I mean, maybe I'll have to get the Abyss book when it comes out to check this out. And see if this is, like, normal. Or maybe it's just because all the creatures look like a little bit doggish. Maybe he's a dog type of Prince of Death or a wolf or something. But not bad. I mean, he'll make, like, a nice alpha Dretch in a group of Dretches. And he is number 12, so he's right next to behind Neparibo and over by the Imp. And here's one that I technically already have a version of as well. This is the Maw Demon. I already have a Maw Demon. It's an older release one, and it's a lot more friendly looking than this one. This one is definitely aggressive, and I love it. I love this grungy exterior. Unlike mine, it doesn't have 2 sets of eyes and 2 sets of arms on each side, or a set of arms and eyes on each side. So it's already different. where it has only 3 arms and only 3 eyes. And I like it's like very aggressive, open maw like that. I mean, if you look from the side here, it's very creepy looking. I really do like this guy. He's pretty gnarly, and that is really cool. He'll make a nice little cool demon that maybe someone summons or you fight a mage who summoned it. Really awesome. And he is 20 out of 45. So he's right here behind the Rezu. And then we have the last of that box. We have the Maragon. And now, if I remember correctly, in older editions, these guys were mentioned to be basically like the regular troops of hell for the devils. So really interesting. I think they're... So the Maragon Devil here, I love how he's not called a Legion, but that's because they kind of already were. Now, I've seen these guys in other unboxings. I think the only difference between these two Maragons, I know there's another out there. It's not a variant, supposedly, but the only difference is this axe. But I love this, like, cutish kind of baby face there. It's such a misleader how mean and aggressive these devils are. I mean, they are basically the same as the Bearded Devil, almost in that ranking. I think they're just, like, slightly under them. But really cool. It's always nice to get some foot soldiers. So he'll go here. Okay. The other box in the back I've already pre-opened because I think ahead. Just so I don't have to move them so they can be a nice little background there. And we've got up... Oh, wow, big boy. We have the Horned Devil, or Legion Horned Devil. And he's on 30 out of 45. And I love the rough iron use on him. He has so much rough iron here, which makes sense for a devil creature to be carrying. Because I love the sparkle you get with rough iron when you use it on stuff. Now, I only know it's rough iron because I'm basing it on the Army Painter's rough iron color, and it looks just like this. Black and metal here. I love how it's on his horns, too. Makes it look cooler. And I love how he's got like a little headpiece here that seems to actually even take advantage of his fire. And his wings are so simple, but they help like pop this metal weapon. This giant shield and this giant polearm here of doom. Very cool. I love his armor. I love his simplicity. I actually like that you can't see his eyes or stuff. Gives a bit of mystery to him as he's about to impale you with this big nasty poker here and then bash you with a shield to kill you. And he is number 30, so he'll be right over here. Right there behind the Omnizu, who would probably be telling him what to do if I remember the Devil Archie in the way I think I do. Okay. So moving on, we have the Legion Barb Devil with him. And this is a Firebolt carrying little bugger as he looks like he's about to be casting Firebolt on, or Fireball. I like his axe. Kind of curly, kind of weird. And I like the armor on him. Their faces kind of creep me out, like not in a good way or a bad way. Like it was unpleasing. So I actually like the mask on these guys. Because it makes him look like a maskless warrior that's just going to berserk out and just start ripping you apart. So really cool. Love this guy. He looks really awesome. Number 16. So he'll be right here. Let's see. Oh. And next up we have the Imp again. So this is the first duplicate. I'm not really going to go much into him, but like I said, love the fire translucency. So he'll just sit right here with this Imp. And, oh, we have a humanoid. We have Follister Fisk, number 8 out of 45. Interesting humanoid mini. Maybe I have to fix his sword or something behind his head. I think it's supposed to be behind his head like that. So, easy enough. Looks like he might be a rogue or maybe a battle mage type deal for the hell. Nice little bag there with a little lock on it. Or some type of skull piece. Maybe he's got a bag of holding. I don't know. You can make him special as a good NPC or a PC for a character. Someone just really thinks he's a cool sculpt design. So, really awesome. And surprisingly enough, we actually had 4 minis in that box. So let me grab the other one. We had the other Barb Devil. 6 out of 45, so we have the cool Legion Barb Devil. This is apparently the same Barb Devil, but slightly different in the sculpt. So luckily we have both. As you can see, they are literally almost identical. They have a slightly different turning. Like barely different the turn. A little bit yellow belly on this guy. And he's carrying a fireball. So really, other than that, though, we have a nice battle-ready devil. I like him with these 2 weapons here, like a fighter. Really nice. More aggressive with those twin axes there to cut his foes to bits. And he's number 6. So let's see. He's actually... We have a row finished. Awesome. Moving on to the next box here. Let's see if we can open it quick. There we are. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so you don't have to sit there and listen to all the wrinkles stuff, so I'm making it so it's quiet. We have the Legion Bone Devil, number 42 out of 45. I like his wings. I've seen him before in other unboxings. I like his style. Now, I'm not trying to copyright or anything, but he looks like the Xenomorph. He reminds me of the Xenomorph from Aliens, which is actually cool because those are creepy. Those guys are creepy as hell. And now he has that nice tone. Because these guys are actually very mean in the devil world. Like, these guys are constantly looking at any upper devil's, like, position, and then looking for anything to undermine them so they can try to steal their position and be upgraded. I like these wings. They're very gossamer sort of look here. They're not fully translucent, but they have a little bit of translucency to them. He's got that nice design there. I love his like pole arm. Very nice, because they gave him with the pole arm and the spike tail. Really cool. I do love his design. It's definitely a fascinating design. And he is number 42, so he'll be right there in front of the Omnizu, which we'll turn to the side or something so you can still see my Omnizu. There we are. And the ones that came with him, we have the Legion Aridness, 23 out of 45, and these are female devils that I believe are fallen angels. And I like her. She looks pretty cool. I know they're she's because on the monster manual they are female. I mean, I don't know if they come in male variety or not. I mean, that's something I could probably look up. I mean, the pole arm here might need a little bit of some warping to get it back to a straighter point, but really nice. I love the air effect here for the feet. So it's like attached, but they look nice because it looks a little more swooshy for flight. I'm not sure how I feel about having its face completely covered. I think maybe having her face open would have definitely been good because it would have let me know this is a male or female sculpt they went with, but, you know, really nice. I like it. 23 out of 45. So let's see. There we go. And then, hints there as well, we also have another Maragon. Number 17 out of 45, and this is literally the same thing except for his eyes are different color and his axe head. And I think if I'm correct, his stance might be a little different. So let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah. He's also a little bit higher in his stance. A little bit more upright, so maybe he's a different for sure, but really cool. And he's actually 17 out of 45, so he's actually close to his original. So he's actually in the same row, though, so put him right there. And okay, we have us another devil. We've got the very cool and creepy Legion Chain Devil. Very into that BDSM right now, looking right here. Anyway, I love the helmet. I like how closed it is, because honestly, I think when they're doing that, they have big chainy beards, and it's like kind of weird for your beard to be made of chains that you fling at people. Just not as it's like this is more creepy aesthetic because it makes you think, how the heck can he hit you when he can't even see you? So weird, but so much love him. I like the red skin on this guy. It pops more due to the silver because the silver is blocking all non-skin or everything else with armor. And he is number 33 out of 45. So he'll go right here. And now for our final box. I'm hoping for the... Okay, so I didn't get what I want. I was hoping to get the Abushais. I saw they were part of this, or the Legion Pit Devil Fiend. But I'm okay with not getting them, I guess. So here's what we got. This is actually another weird one that I saw unboxed. It is Mickey the Flesh Golem. Number 31 out of 45. And obviously he is built from devils. I see the horns of a horn devil here. Looks like a long tonguish thing coming out of here of the mouth. Maybe that attaches to this machine here internally. These weird tanks that are on him. Maybe those are breathing tanks. It looks like we have some long bone devilish limbs. I mean, if we compare it with the bone devil. It looks like bone devil legs, to be honest. So I think he's got like the legs of a bone devil. Horns of a horn demon. And maybe even the body of a spine demon? Because I see some spines or barbed devil's spines there. I don't know. But really cool. I like the idea of having a flesh golem that is, you know, designed out of the evil creatures of hell. Really awesome. And that is 31 out of 45. So a lot of our big guys here together. And so it looks like we have another duplicate because one of the few. We have another spine devil. Not bad. I have no issue getting multiple spine devils. Just like imps, you can always fight more than one of them. And, oh, we have a variant, but not a AB variant. This is the Babayu again, number 14 out of 45. And it looks like the difference is he's a little bit more bent forward. Or barely at all. He's only slightly more forward. His head scaling is a little bit more predominant with the forehead there, as you can see. His eyes are a little more squinted, which is good. Hands are both bloody. The difference is he has a stick. Yeah, literally it's just the stick. And I think his tail might be just a hair bit longer, but really cool. Nothing wrong with variants that are just slightly different like that. That's cool. And he is number 14, so he goes here. And the last miniature, weirdly enough, is the one I thought I wouldn't get, the Abyssal Chicken. Now you might be thinking, what the heck? Think Shriekers from Tremors, but with little tiny weird bat wings on, or unflapping wings. I think they're supposed to look like a tail when they sit there. And I think this thing's stats actually say that if it's flying at the end of its turn, it will thud to the ground and plummet to the ground or something. So really cool. I actually didn't think I'd get this little joke monster. I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing these guys are probably similar to like the chickens of our world, where they're actually literally harvested for their meat. And he is number 9 out of 45, and that actually completes another row. So here's all of my whole entirety. Nice set here, guys. Stay tuned. I will be doing a premium mini unboxing of the Infernal War Machine. It's going to be really cool. It's big as heck, and I might even use some of these guys inside of it because they'll fit in there. So anyway, that's all we got here, guys. Like I said, stay tuned for that one. Also, please do check out the podcast for the Dice and Dummies, where we actually use these minis on the board. You can find us on iTunes, the Pinecast, any of the other apps or channel or websites you can use to check out podcasts. We should be on there. We're on all of the sources, so check us out, guys, and leave us a review. We always love hearing back from our fans. And if you would like, please like and subscribe down below, and ring the bell if you want to be notified for any future videos. That's all I got for you today, guys, and bye-bye.